Hey guys, before we start this episode of Team Countdown, I want to say a few things. We actually tried recording this video back in late January of this year, but with that, you're probably asking why I'm releasing this video today. And the reason is, unfortunately, the audio was not recorded and the whole video was able to be just deemed as unusable, unfortunately. So, what happened was, me and the four guys had ultimately decided to re-record the game whilst keeping the same data from the first recording. So if any actions or technical difficulties like this kind of look off to you, please keep in mind that this is a re-recording. Although honestly, with those kind of technical difficulties, you could probably just get a bit of a head start yourself if you're playing at home. But regardless, I still hope that you enjoyed this video somewhat, because honestly, I had a lot of fun doing this. Is probably one of my favorite recordings we've done, despite all of the difficulties and whatnot. So with that, I say please enjoy this episode of Team Countdown, and thank you for your cooperation. Enjoy. Okay, so let me take a look here. One across prune, that's a date, I think. Red, primary color, yeah, red could probably fit there, I think. I'm not so sure. What else Sorry, welcome back to Team Countdown! Come, yeah! It is semifinals time, everybody. And genuinely think I threw the book in the trash somehow. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be a good game, I bet, because this has been a very fun time hosting this so far, and I hope it's gonna be even more fun when we meet our two people. First off, let's talk to sorry, I don't know why I'm out of breath for a moment. Let's talk to the first team that you've seen before, Tom and Darren of Daz Tamaus.
Hey.
Won their
Hello.
first won the first game of the series, pretty big margin as well, but still, how you guys feeling after that game?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Got a good
Looking forward
teammate
to
there.
this one.
Yeah, pretty solid as well. Let's see how it goes against your competitors this time around, who are Sam and Florence Cappleman-Lynes. Hello to you two. Welcome.
Oh yeah. Hello.
Series A2 and A4 runner respectively. What has been happening since the games and whatnot, I suppose?
What has been? Mostly childcare, I think.
It's just been a run around trying to take care of two kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you guys think Swarmer's gonna go out?
This should be a really good game. Tom and Darren are both really high quality contestants. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah. So let us try. Can I remove myself as a pin? I think so. Yeah. No, I don't think that'll go. I'll keep the pin like that. Yeah, and then I can just move people around if I need to. Actually, I don't think the orders really mattered all this time. Roll along with that as we can. I think we'll be fine. But regardless, we have a game to go on. So without further ado, let's bring up this. Florence and Sam on the left side, Darren and Tom on the right. You know how it goes. And if I remember correctly, it is Sam's prerogative to choose the letters.
Good luck, everyone.
Luck.
Good luck. Can I have 4 consonants and 3 vowels, please?
4 consonants and 3 vowels. Yes, you can. They will be C, R, S, J, A, E, and U.
And a vowel?
Vowel is an E.
And another vowel, please.
Another vowel is an O. All right, here's the clock. All right, let's start with Sam. How many?
Just 6.
Just 6. Let's go to Florence.
7.
All right, Darren
A 7 for me.
and Tom.
Yeah, 7.
All right, let's start with Sam. What's your 6?
Source.
Source. All right, and then Florence, your 7.
Carouse.
Carouse. Go to Darren. That's a
Can you
carouse.
see that?
As yeah, I can see that fine. And
I forgot to write it down, so I'll go with Acreus.
Acreus. Oh, that's a good one.
Show off.
Yeah, show up. Yeah, it's a word just meaning acrid. But other than that, 13 to 14 there. There were just a bunch of other 7s as well. If I show this, yes, there's a chorus, carouse, and aceros, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and that is just an adjective full of or resembling chaff, or a needle-shaped and rigid. But other than that, 7s there as we move on to round 2, in which case, if I remember, Darren, your turn to pick.
I will have 4 consonants and 3 vowels, please.
All right, here we go. We have S, T, D, T, E, A, and O.
Consonant
So G.
and a vowel, please.
Right. Is an I. Clock up. All right, Darren, how many?
I'm definitely missing something there. I'll have to go with a 7.
All right, 7. Tom.
Yeah, 8.
8. Sam.
8.
And Florence.
8.
Oh, balls. I know what it is now.
Oh, do you? All right, well, I have to come to you. What's the 7?
See you later now. Dotages.
Dotages. All right, Tom, what's the 8?
Godishas.
Godishas. And Sam.
Godishas.
Godishas as well. And Florence.
Godishas.
Godishas. Can't count down without Godishas, isn't it? That should be... Yep, the point's there. And now it's the level pegging right now. Godishas was a good 8 there. Another good 8 that you could have, you could be the goatiest. Like, the goatiest cheese of them all, or whatever. I don't know.
Nice.
What attribute can a goat have that can be applied to anything, really?
Maybe meat, I don't know.
Meat might sound good. Go.
Yeah, I guess you've got beefiest, so...
Yeah, you got beefiest, goatiest works. All right. And with that, let us move on. We have level pegging 29 all as we move over to Florence for a numbers pick.
I think I'll go 3 large, please.
Half and half. All right, and your smalls will be 4, 4, and 6, and the big uns 75, 50, and 100, with the target of 929. Here we go. right. Target was 929. I think I see it, but I'm not so sure. Let's go to everyone else. Florence?
Yeah, I've got 929.
All right, how about you, Sam?
99.
And Tom?
No, 9 to 8, not written down.
928, not written down. Darren?
928.
928. All right, let's go to you guys first. Starting with Tom, because he doesn't have his written down.
100 add 50 add 4.
That's
154. And
154.
then that times 6 is 924 and add the other 4.
That's a solid method there. Darren's shown the same way. All right. Now let's go to 929, Florence.
6 plus 4 is 10.
Yep.
Multiplied by 100, subtract 75 and add the other 4.
It's 929, Sam.
Yeah, same way.
Same.
Very nice.
Yeah, well done.
Very well
Just
done.
couldn't see it.
All right, and there is another breakaway there. 43 to. I just realized I gave it to the wrong people. There you go.
We'll take the points. Take as many
Can we
as you
just
get.
take a moment to appreciate Darren's really neat handwriting on that numbers method?
That was very neat handwriting, honestly. All right, 49 to 43. Cappleman-Lynes is winning thus far, but still more to go. Let's go to Mouse for a letters game.
I guess I'll go CV7, please.
All right, CV7. We have here DEMENEN.
Can I have a fourth E, please?
Fourth E. Let's see what this vowel we got. That's an O.
Yeah. And consonant, I guess.
Just imagine if it was. And lastly, consonant L. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's go then to Tom. How many?
6.
6. And Darren?
Just 5.
Just 5. Sam?
6 for me.
And Florence.
Just a 5.
Alright, let's start with Darren then. What's your 5?
Melon.
Melon. And Tom?
Oh, me. I got needle.
Needle. Alright. Florence, your 5?
Lemon.
Lemon. And Sam?
Yeah, needle as well.
Needle as well. Alright then. Both of you guys still keeping that 6-point gap between you two. Just a bunch of 6s. 6 other ones there would be Dolmen, Donny, Meline, Mendon, Neond, and Omend. But yeah, some pickings there, bunch of 6s. Let's move on to the next round then with, I believe, Sam picking letters? Yep, Sam picking letters.
Yep. 4 consonants and 3 vowels, please.
Alright, here we go. We have S, M, T, W, O, I, and E.
And a consonant, please.
Is an R.
And a vowel.
Final vowel is an E. Alright, here we go. Alright then, Sam, how many?
8.
And Florence?
Also 8.
Tom?
Yep, 8.
And Darren?
I'm gonna go with a safe 7.
Safe 7. Alright, Darren, what's your 7 then?
Remotes.
Remotes, safe 7 there, yeah. Tom, what's your 8?
Wonder if you were thinking of this. Wormiest.
Wormiest.
Indeed, I was. I can see that.
And
there we go.
wormiest, if I look that up. Yeah, you wormiest, infested with or eaten by worms.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sam, what's your 8?
Tiresome.
Tiresome. And Florence?
Yeah, I also have tiresome.
Also very tiresome indeed. Alright, so with that in mind...
See the wormiest as well there. So.
Yeah.
Wormiest there.
Didn't want to risk it though.
No.
Yeah. I remember looking at this and I couldn't remember what I had. I was probably going to go down the east route. But regardless, points there. And their other 8s would be miswrote, romites, rowites, and term-wise. Other than that, just a good amount of 8s there. So, 76 to 69, Florence and Sam leading. As we go then to Darren, is your numbers.
I will have 6 small, please.
You gotta see if you can break the get yourself back on. Let's see these small. We have 5, 1, 10, 2, 1, and 7. And the target 7, 9, 8. Here we go. Then target 7, 9, 8, 6 small. Let's start with Darren.
I believe I have it. 798.
Believe 798. All right. Tom.
Yeah, 798.
All right. Florence
798.
and Sam.
798.
Everyone's got 798. Let's start with Darren then. How'd you get 798?
Okay, 7 plus 1 is 8.
Yes, it is.
Times 10 times 5.
400
minus 1.
minus the 1 is 7.
And multiply by 2.
Yep.
The whole thing.
798 indeed. Tom, did you do it the same way?
Same way, yeah.
Same way. Sam. Same way.
Yeah.
Right. And Florence.
Yeah.
Everyone's done it the same way. I trust Tom with this, but I forgot that he doesn't have much written down.
I don't
That's
think
okay.
there are many other ways to do it.
Yeah, I doubt it.
There was actually just 2 ways. Other one would be, if I look correctly, 10 times 2 minus 1 is 19. Times 7 gets you, I believe. I can't do math in my head. Something, and then 5 plus 1 is 6, and then times that for 798.
Yeah, but no one's getting it that way, are they?
No, I don't think so.
Was it
If-
133 times 6?
Yes, there it is. If you spot it easy, you can just get it out of the way. But yeah, 96 to 89 as it stands here. As we're gonna take a bit of a break and also try and get back on the Zoom call. See you in a bit. And we're back. Okay, so we're gonna be taking a bit of a break for a moment. Let's get to talking with Sam and Florence, because it's been a bit since we seen you to after what was it, the finals of Series A4, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So I thought it would just be very nice to do a small interview thing, because why not? I need something to fill for this break. So let's start with Sam, and then we can go to Florence with the same question. So I guess first, just what really got you into Countdown? Like what started the fire, essentially?
Kind of two. Well, the first time I really got into Countdown, I was ill from school a bit, and I turned on daytime TV, and Countdown was there, and there was this kid called Jonathan Rawlinson, absolutely smashing the opposition out of the park on Countdown.
Oh,
And
I remember him.
so yeah, he was kind of like, oh wow, there are like people who are really good at this game, and that's quite impressive. And I kind of just like always enjoyed word puzzles and stuff and playing around with words. So I kind of sort of thought, well, is there an online version of this? And it's completely impossible to Google for Rapturus, so I never found it straight away. But we did get into playing a game called Anagram Magic on Miniclip. Everyone remembers Miniclip?
Oh god, it's been a long time since I heard
that was my childhood. Yeah.
I think just god, Cool Math Games was just like an absolute haven. And now with Flashdown, I was like, oh well, this is gonna be one part of my life that I'm gonna have to not see again for a while. I think they are still just doing.
I was more of a Congregate man myself.
Congregate's good too, man. Oh, love this stuff.
But the frustrating thing about Anagram Magic is the dictionary was totally unpredictable, and every so often they'd just decide that your word was like profane, so they'd censor it and you wouldn't score any points for it.
But like any word or just...
Someone's got fist banned or something.
Well, yeah, fist was banned.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is just not. It's sitting so weirdly in my head. Oh yeah. Continue.
Moving on.
Yes. If that's that, then I'd pass the same question over to Florence.
Yeah. So I'd watched Sam play Actress a bit when he first started out. But after he went on the show, I kept complaining there weren't enough decent women on the show. And he said, you'd be decent, go and prove it and sign me up. And after I got a reply from Channel 4, I thought I ought to practice to get at least half decent before my first show airs.
I mean, look how it's gotten you this far.
Yeah.
Very good. I do want to say as well, very good runs, both of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But yeah, it sounds very interesting, honestly. I guess the next question is, well, how did you guys both feel about going into each of your finals? Because I know both of you had some pretty interesting competition.
I was a lot less nervous in the final than in the quarters final or semi-final. So the quarterfinal was against Damien.
Yeah.
And I think his first show was going out on TV the same day that we filmed our quarterfinal.
Oh.
So he was just like, I knew he was on Apterus and I knew he was a good player, but I hadn't seen him on TV at all. And he'd seen all of my games, so I felt like there was this weird imbalance where like he knew everything about me and I didn't know anything about him.
I also filmed my quarterfinal against the person on TV that day.
Yeah.
Jasmine Rahala?
Jasamrit.
Oh, Jasamrit, that's how you say his name.
Yeah, it's weird. Both of us turned up our quarterfinal opponents, their first game going out on TV on the day of the quarterfinal.
Yeah. Pretty solid scorelines, I think, as well, if I remember correctly.
The semi-final as well was kind of nerve-wracking because Leo was the person who'd beaten Martin, and I thought I was going to play Martin in a heat game, but then he had to reschedule his filming. And like we played the day before we were going to face each other in the studio, and Martin beat me. So I was like, okay, so I'm going to lose tomorrow. And then he didn't turn up. And then the guy who beat him played me in the semi-finals. I thought, well, that's even worse, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Leo Smith did. This is just really also showing how geeky I am at this myself. Still very impressive.
And again, he was kind of like a complete unknown because his games hadn't gone out on TV at that point, and he isn't on Apterus as far as I know, unless he's under a different name. So
I wouldn't know.
But yeah. Whereas when it came to the final against Luke, I'd played Luke a bit online, I chatted to him a bit, and we chatted a bit before the game, and he was really friendly. We got on pretty well, and I kind of one wasn't really expecting to win because it's Luke, whereas I think there was a bit of pressure to win the quarter and semi-finals as the higher seed.
Oh yeah.
And also he was so friendly before the game that, and we both we knew we were going to enjoy it. We both enjoyed the game generally, and so playing against someone who just enjoys the game, it kind of takes all the pressure off. And it was the most fun I had in the studio. That game was the best game, and people said you could see it when it aired as well, that we both just looked like we were having fun.
I mean, I agree with that, but I also find it funny how you keep looking upwards while talking about Luke because he is so tall.
Yeah.
I should say as well, since this is a re-recording, we recorded this actually on his birthday, I think. So happy
belated happy birthday, Luke.
Happy very belated birthday, Luke, if you're watching this. I don't know if you are. Also, very I guess since we're bringing up Luke, he did very good in the Champions for Zoom Down, honestly. Very good.
I haven't watched that.
Oh, you should. It's very good. But yeah, and I will pass the same question over to Florence. How'd you feel?
Yeah, I felt quite nervous. I felt under quite a lot of pressure to do well for the women out there. And until about 3 or 4 weeks before the finals were recording, I thought that the only person who was reasonably likely to beat me was Ahmed. And then I discovered, having just told Stu, the one thing that I find particularly difficult about Countdown, that he had just optoed, and that he was the second seed, which caused a bit of wild panic. But
yeah, because you just said to him, "Oh, I hate it when all the consonants come out at the start. I find it really hard to see words."
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that really took me by surprise, but we had quite a good rapport going, and by the time finals filmed, I think we were 7-all or 4-all. I can't quite remember which. In terms of our record.
Your head-to-head was like 17-all.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was quite nervous, but I really enjoyed the game and having a good game, and a game where the conundrum is difficult as well, but solvable. I think made it a really fun game.
Yeah, that
but then.
Oh, sorry, you first. Yeah.
I didn't really feel any pressure against Ahmed. I knew that if the numbers were hard and the letters easy, then I might win. But otherwise, I had no chance. And I was outclassed by him because he's a better player.
Yeah, I think, but in both of your series, you had very formidable players, especially at least in the Octochamp area, and the people that even were who still at least had a chance of going to the finals, they did pretty good as well. I remember going back to Stu now, seeing him play Jack Miller. They both put a very good performance on, especially I still remember the fact that I think there was one day where we were just talking about in Aptris about Series 84, and then Stu said, imagine if I time traveled and went to beat the person that's currently on. I said, imagine. And then he actually 148 points off the bat. And I'm like, oh, this is happening now. And honestly, very well done to Stu for getting it that far. I think he definitely needed a comeback, especially given the first time he was on.
Yeah.
It was a great return for him, and he did play really well, and he was really fun to play against.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he was fun to watch as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, he has a great personality on screen.
He's certainly got a claim to having one of the best televised Countdown moments with his 747.
Oh yeah,
joke,
the airplane.
Right?
Yeah. That's really good. I think he still has that. I remember seeing. I don't know. Very good people all around.
Yeah, because I was that. Yeah, because I came with you to your quarterfinal filming, so we watched that from the dressing room. It was they did a good job with it in editing, because Anne did not get that joke at all when he made it initially.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I thought it was a damn good one. There was something in my as I'm thinking. Oh yeah, just good performances overall. I think as well. Florence had in the quarterfinal. What was it? 1 point off the max.
Yeah, in round 1 or something stupid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's that Lehengas or
Lehengas.
That's a. You know what? Screw it. I'm looking up that word right now because I've never seen it. Full ankle length skirt worn by Indian women, usually on formal or ceremonial. Okay.
So, yeah, it was funny because I was I was like in the studio watching that, and also I didn't want to like get my phone out and search up the max every round because
Oh yeah, that's
kind of like, it's kind of suspicious. Your husband's sitting over there and he's on Actress on his phone, like.
Yeah.
But
And also, like, what are you going to do with the information? Go on.
yeah, exactly.
Well, it's because, and like I didn't even know, but like Florence got to the end of the game. I was like, I can't remember any round where anyone said a longer word. I haven't had any longer words. Dictionary Corner haven't come up with anything. Like, could this have been a max game? And then until it aired, neither of us knew if it was or not.
Because we couldn't remember what the letters were in round 1.
Yeah, good point. But,
And then it's like it airs, and then round 1 comes out, and like, okay, yeah, I guess it wasn't max.
Still very solid play regardless. All right, well, I think it's been pretty good up to here. Thank you guys very well for coming on and whatnot. But I think we got a good portion of the game left to do. So I'd say let's get to it, shall we? For the scores, if I remember correctly, 96-89, and just to make sure I'm not forgetting things. Okay, good. All right. Start off with the next letters, and that is, if I look back, Florence. Yeah, Florence. You get to choose.
Can I have CV7, please?
CV7. All right, here we go. We got DEGOLUNZ.
And a vowel.
Vowel. An A.
And a final vowel, please.
Another A. Okay, let's see what we can make out of this. I remember to share audio. Let's go to Florence. How many?
6.
6. Sam?
6 as well.
All right, Darren?
6.
And Tom?
Yep, 6.
6 is all around. All right, let's start with Florence. What's your 6?
Glazed.
And Sam?
Gelada.
Oh, Gelada is an interesting one. Darren?
Glazed.
Glazed as well. And Tom?
I went for jailed, like the old spelling.
Oh, GAOLED.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that is totally fine. Looking at Gelada, a brownish baboon with a long mane and naked red rump native to Ethiopia.
I thought it would have been an
I thought
ice
it was
cream.
something to do with
Yeah,
ice cream.
Yeah, I thought so too.
It was not the final vowel I wanted.
What were you hoping for?
An I for dialogue.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's
yeah.
a good one. Very well done. But yeah, just 6s across the board, 12 each. Rest of the 6s were a Dougla, which is designating a person of mixed descent of or relating to of a characteristic such as a person or a people. And it could also be a noun, meaning a relative, same thing. Geld, Gelada Glaze, and glows. And glows is a literary term making excuses for. Is the first one that pops up there, but just 6s all around on that. Still the 7-point gap. I think I said 6 before, but I can't remember. Let's go down to round 8 then, where Tom, you were picking.
Cool. CV7, please.
Here we go. We have TIKADEX.
Vowel.
Is an A.
Yeah, let's do a consonant.
Consonant is an R. All right, here we go. Then let's start with Tom. How many?
7.
7. And Darren?
Yep, 7.
Right. Florence?
Guess I'll have to risk a 7.
Risk a 7. And Sam?
7.
All right. Yeah, let's go to Tom first. What's your 7?
Radiate.
Radiate. And Darren?
88.
Radiate. What's the 7 that you're thinking of, Florence, that you want to risk?
Tiara'd? Like tiara with an ED on the end.
Like someone having a tiara on them?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. And Sam, what is your
Yeah,
7?
it's radiate as well.
Radiate as well. Alright. I can say that there are 2 7s in this, but unfortunately it looks like tiara's not coming in as one of them.
Unlucky.
Yeah, maybe
Unlucky.
it might be. Yeah, I'm checking around.
Sure, I've heard of that.
Let's see if it's a Scrabble word. I'm just curious. No, it's valid in the CSW one, but it's not in the Common Dictionary, unfortunately. Unlucky play, but regardless. 7 to 14.
Curse you, Scrabble.
Curse you, Scrabble indeed. The other 7 that would have been there was traiked, Traiked. Scotch-Irish term, walk wearily or reluctantly over a long distance.
Say trekked.
Trekked. Hold on. I have the pronunciation here as well. Let's see.
Trike.
No, it's trake. Words. Trademark. Whatever. It's back to 115 all. But let's see if we can go then to Sam with a numbers game.
Let's have 2 large, please.
2 large. All right, here we go. We have 9 again, 4 and 1, and the big ones are 50 and 75, and the target 489. Here we go. Then target was 489. Let's go to Sam.
Yep, 489.
All right, and Florence.
489.
And Darren.
Just 490.
490. All right, and Tom.
Yeah, 490. Not written down.
490. All right then. Let's go to Darren then for 4.
I didn't write it down.
Oh, you didn't write it down? Okay, then we'll come to you first then.
So 75 had 50 is 125 times 4, and then take the 9 and the 1.
Yeah, that's 490. Darren, did you do the same way?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
9 and 1, yeah. Take the 10 off.
Yep, that is indeed that. All right, and we'll go to Sam then. How'd you get 489?
50 minus 4.
Is 46.
Yeah, times that by 9.
That is, if I do math correctly, 464?
414.
414, yeah.
Yeah. And then add the 75.
And add the 75, that's 489. And Florence, same way?
Oh, where's
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, that's
Play,
the
guys.
same way there. 135 to 129 now. Still that just level and then unlevel every single time. Let's see if it stays. Let's see if it keeps going the way that it is with another letters game. Let's go to mouse. Yep, mouse.
It's me. CV7, please.
All right, CV7. We have NECOFER.
We have another consonant, please.
Another consonant is an S.
Yeah, I'll try another consonant.
Why not? Is an H. All right, here we go. Tom?
8.
And Darren?
8 as well.
8 as well. Florence?
Just a 7.
Just a 7. And Sam?
8.
8 also. Alright. Let's start with the 7 then. Florence, what is your 7?
Confers.
Confers. And Sam? What's the 8?
Enforces.
And forces. Darren showing enforces as well. Tom?
And
Enforces.
I thought you were going to come to me first, so I didn't write it down, but yeah, enforces.
I trust you. I know how this goes sometimes. Don't worry. This is a re-recording after all. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
All right.
Tried to blend it in the last numbers. Didn't work.
You write it down at some point.
Yeah. So then, 15, 16.
I was hoping for Florence to come out in the letters, which is why I kept going for those consonants. But...
Oh yeah, it does.
Totally didn't notice that.
Yeah. Oh god. 150, 145. The other 8 that was there was rechosen. But yeah, as Tom rechose another vowel, so we can have Florence on the board. Let's move on to the next letters game. Sam, wait. Yeah, Sam, is your turn to pick.
4 consonants and 3 vowels, please.
All right, we have S, G, P, R, E, O, and I.
And a vowel.
Is an O.
And another vowel.
The final vowel is an E. Clock. Let's go to Sam. How many?
8.
8. And Florence?
Yeah, I'll go with an 8 then.
Both an 8. Darren?
I'll go with an 8 as well.
Alright. And Tom?
Might as well go with an 8.
Alright. Seems people are maybe risking an 8. Let's see how it plans out. Sam, we come to you. What's your 8?
Pierogies. IES at the end.
Oh, with the IES. And everyone else is showing pierogies.
Please. Come
There you go. There you go.
We saw it
Yeah.
briefly.
Yeah.
It's... Okay.
The blending on Zoom is crazy sometimes. But yeah, you can spell pierogies hell, my mind. Perogies. You can spell it like that. Honestly, I never really knew the right way to spell it. Those alternate spellings just get in your head. It's very confusing sometimes. But yeah, 1616 for both people, meaning 166 to 161. And no surprise, that was the only 8 up there. As we move on to round number 12, who is going to be chosen by Darren.
4 consonants and 3 vowels, please.
We have D, P, B, L, O, U, and U.
And a consonant.
Is an L.
And okay, he says a vowel.
What do you have there? Is that like a little...
The mask is off now.
There we go.
That's so
Oh,
cute.
that's
Have fun with
lovely.
Hang on, Darren.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh, what's he gonna get this time?
He may have one of his own.
I see.
Come on, stand up. He's been
I
drinking.
have 3.
Oh, you...
We can't see.
Can't see because he. Ah, there you go.
Ah, I
Hey,
see.
dinosaurs. Can we go and get ours?
No.
Oh,
Sorry, we're hijacking this now.
I
with,
see. We're,
yeah.
we're being taken over.
Ours are
Oh,
much less interesting.
yes.
Oh,
Oh, that's lovely. Alright, so final vowel is an A. Alright. Here we go. What's that? What's that pop figure of Andy Summers from The Police? Okay. Later. That was a great joke. Let's go to Darren. How many?
6.
6. And Tom?
6.
Florence?
6.
And Sam?
6.
6 is all around. Let's start with Darren.
Upload.
Upload. And Tom?
Have we done it all again?
Upload.
Please, camera. Virtual background. I beg of thee.
What on earth are you writing on there? I hope that's fresh.
Yeah, I see upload being spelled like as in on an angle.
I'm glad someone did.
I see it. And Florence? And
No, there it is.
You go first.
Yeah.
upload. And
I'm
then
going
Sam.
next.
Upload as well. 7s all around. Not 6s.
Take 7 if you want to give 7.
Here it is.
My-
No, that's not a pen.
Found it.
My mind's going crazy after the bit now. I swear. But yes, other than that, yeah, the points have been given now, right? Just make sure. And next are the rest of the 6s that we have. Both alternate spellings of each other. We have Ballop, B-A-L-L-O-P, or U-P at the end, and it is Scottish term the front, formerly also the back of the flap of the trousers or underpants. Normally, normally at some point in the video I would do a show definition and a picture, but this is just we'll save that for another time. It's not I'm not making any money off of this. What am I talking about? Anyways,
For the watershed.
for the watershed, yes. But yes, just 6s there. As I also just get rid of a bunch of tabs I forgot to get rid of. There we go. All right, totals all around there. So 178 to 173. Final letters game. We go to Florence.
CV7, please.
CV7. We have T-E-N-E-S-U-N.
A vowel
Is an I.
and a consonant, please.
Is a G. All right, here we go. Florence, we come to you first. How many?
7.
Just a 7. All right. Sam?
8, I'm pretty sure.
Trying an 8. Then Darren?
7.
And Tom?
Yeah, I'll stick with the 7.
Sticking with 7. All right, we'll go to you guys first then. Tom, what's your 7?
Genuine.
Genuine 7 there. Darren?
Ensuing.
Ensuing. All right. That is the 7s there. Florence, what's your 7?
Engines.
Engines. And what is this 8 that Sam's holding on to?
Ingenues.
How do you spell
Ingenues.
Nice.
Okay, let me take a look. Okay. You can have ingenue as an innocent or unsophisticated young woman, especially in a play or a film. And you can pluralize it. Ingenues is one of the words there. So, with that, we have 15 to 14 on that.
I assume you can't be the genuinist.
You can't be the genuinist. The
Can you
max
have
there.
multiple genuine items as genuines?
Genuines. You cannot.
Are those real Swiss watches? Yeah, they're genuines.
Yeah, they're genuines. The other 8s we'd have are eugenist, a person into eugenics, eugenins with the INS at the end, a bitter tasting chromone originally isolated from the buds of wild clove trees, and unseeing, where I never thought I'd ironically see before. But yeah, 193 to 187, still a very tight gap, only 6 points in it. Let's see if it can be split. Tom, we come to you for a number.
Oh yeah, numbers time.
Yeah.
Let's get this thing out.
Yeah.
Gonna roll it.
Roll it.
That's a 2.
All right, a 2. Here we go. We have 10, 7, 6, and 4, and the big ones, 125, and the target 869. Off you go. Target was 869. Tom?
Yep, 869.
869. Darren?
Yep, 869.
All right. Florence?
869.
And Sam?
869.
All right, let's start with Tom on this. How'd you get 869?
100 minus 25, and add 4 is 79.
Yes, it is.
And then 10 add 7 minus 6 is your 11, and times them.
Yeah, that's 869 right there, yeah. Darren, how'd you get yours?
Yeah, much simpler. 100 plus 25 times that by 7 and minus 6.
Very solid indeed. Florence?
I overcomplicated this. 25 multiplied by 10.
It's 250.
Subtract 6.
144.
Multiplied by 4.
Oh boy. Something ended in 6. Can't. Let me do it here right now. 144 times 6.
244 times 6.
244.
Oh, 200.
No.
976, I think.
Thanks.
Minus 100 and minus the 7.
Ah, yeah, I see where you're going with this. Yeah. 869 there, yeah. And Sam?
I did it the same way as Darren.
Same way as Darren. All right then.
Really the first thing I saw.
Yeah. So, 213 to 207. I think this is probably one of the highest ones that we've had so far. Very stiff competition. But I can only let one team into the grand final here. So, let's just test buzzers really quickly so that nothing bad happens. Start with you guys, Sam, Florence. All right, and then Darren or Mouse. right. For a spot in the grand final, here is
Good luck.
today's.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Here is today's crucial countdown conundrum. Who buzzed on there?
That was me. It's Mobile.
Let's take a look and see. It is indeed Airmobile.
Nicely solved.
Very well,
Well
done.
done.
Forgot my spacebar didn't work to buzz.
Oh, did it? Well, you still got it in. Very well done. And with that was a very good game, you two, honestly. Just sitting back and watching and hosting as well. Very good. Commiserations to Sam and Florence. How do you think of all this?
Thanks. That was fun. It was a good game, and well done to Tom and Darren.
Good luck in the final.
Yeah, good luck in the final.
Nice life. Really good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, great game.
This was really fun to watch. And with that, that's it for this part of the semis. Join us next time where we have Adam, Coral, James, and Jason on, and see who comes and defeats Daz to Mouse. I don't know.
That is a group of people.
That is a group. Damn good one. But yeah, other than that, hope to see you then soon. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.